Today I'm doing a follow-up video on my last Gyaru video. So this is like part 2 of that video. So go check out part 1. This is part 2. I just found out there's another Gyaru video that, I think would be interesting to react to. I like Gyarus, so it's one of my favorite fashion cultures, subcultures for women. And, I want to show my appreciation too for Gyarus. So this video is They're Back, Why is Japan Obsessed with Gyarus Again by Neji Neko Tokyo. Let's check it out.
At 10 years old, they're wearing full ghetto makeup, sporting super long nails, and spending 100,000 yen a month on fashion. This isn't a Halloween costume, this is the new Gyaru. And they're being trained by the woman who invented the look, their mothers. If you thought Gyarus were dead, think again. Hi!
Let me know if you guys are into Gyaru fashion. Let me know if there's any women who do Gyaru fashion. Any guys that like Gyarus. Let me know. Let me know just any like fans, anybody, that's into it. Let me know in the comments below.
Hi, I'm Julie. I grew up in Japan and now living in America. I spent over 50 hours researching the Gyaru culture, watching documentaries, and even tried parts of the lifestyle myself. After watching this video, you'll be able to recognize what makes a Gyaru, how the look evolved over time, and finally, why Gen Alpha is obsessed with this trend right now. So grab your hairspray, dry your nails, and let's get tanning. How did this trend start in the first place? To understand where we're going, we have to start at the beginning. The word Gyaru can be traced back to the 1970s disco boom and the 1980s bubble when they used Ike Ike Gyaru to talk about fashionable girls in the club. The first major type of Gyaru was known as Para Gyaru, short for Paradise Gals. These girls were heavily influenced by the cool look of California surf culture. They tanned their skin and wore relaxed resort-style clothing. The makeup and clothing were sometimes bright in color, but it was mainly used as an accent. It wasn't only their look that left a mark in Japanese society, it was their music.
Looking at this, isn't that like where that Kamadensen song comes from? Like that type of like dance? I would think so, like if you know what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments, because I'm pretty sure that's like where that song comes from, from people dance like this, You know what this reminds me of? Let me know if you guys ever watch Extremely Inappropriate. Great J-drama. I love it. I wish there was like a season 2 or a way I could watch more, because season 1 ended up with a cliffhanger, man. But it's a good show. It reminds me of like there was this scene where the main female cast member had like a boyfriend, which became like her husband and stuff, and they were in the club, and I think, yeah, they met in the club, and like he went to go meet her dad or something. I don't know if he danced in front of her dad, but it was like something like this, and I thought it was hilarious thinking about it now. Like this is literally how they was dancing in the club.
Para Para and Eurobeat.
They was literally dancing like this. And I think it's hilarious.
Only their look that left a mark in Japanese society. It was their music.
Yeah, they was like really dancing like this. So like definitely go check out Extremely Inappropriate. It's on Netflix. It's a great J-drama. Let me know if you guys watch J-dramas, if you guys have any good recommendations. But yeah, I just died by that.
Para Para and Eurobeat became very popular, especially for the Gyaru crowd. Para Para is a type of dance to high-energy music like Eurobeat, and it was huge in the 1990s. Even some anime played Eurobeat music during this time. You dance mainly using your hands when you dance to Para Para music. And for your feet, it's just a basic 2-step. As for your face, no smiling. Just kidding, you can smile, but it's considered cooler to effortlessly dance while...
Okay, is there a reason why you normally don't smile when dancing? Like, is there a reason why?
Keeping a straight face. The key feature is that every single song has its own routine. When a Eurobeat song starts, everyone on the dance floor performs the exact same moves at the exact same time. A popular singer Anna recently did a book of commercial where she's doing the original para para moves in the store. The DJ is even a Gyaru, which is a male version of Gyaru. Apparently, they still hold para para in some music clubs around central Tokyo. If you're a foreigner and you learn the dance while you're there, I'm sure you would be super popular. Then came pop icon Namie Amuro. She pushed the Parageru look into the mainstream, adding her signature mini skirts, brown hair, and knee-high boots. But more than fashion, Amuro gave the Gyaru its personality, the Gyaru charisma. Girls who followed her became known as Amura. If you didn't have that confidence and dressed like a Gyaru, you were labeled as Pagyaru, short for Hampa Gyaru, or half-baked gal. The fashion and spirit soon trickled down to high school students. The young girls incorporated their uniforms with the Gyaru style and were soon known as Kogyaru. They shortened their skirts drastically, wore platform shoes, and most famously, adopted loose socks. The look soon became
So this is the type of gal you mostly see in anime. The kogawa you see mostly these in anime.
iconic for rebellious Japanese schoolgirls across manga, anime, and dramas. Around this time, the Gyaru trend took it to the extreme. They started with a bold look known as the Yamamba Gyaru style. This is the single most recognizable and referenced Gyaru style in Japanese pop culture. Yamamba makeup featured wildly colored hair, often bleached, vibrant clothing, and thick white makeup accents applied above the eyes. These girls will also wear super long and heavy eyelashes. This vibrant style quickly became iconic in Shibuya and Harajuku. Rather than just being tan, the Yamamba style was also dedicated to maintaining a dark skin tone. The practice was known as ganguro, directly translated as black skin. This was a serious commitment, often requiring regular expensive trips to tanning salons. They were also dedicated to maintaining the dark skin color even in winter. Eventually, the Gyarus took this look even further. This look then evolved into the most extreme version, the Mamba Gyaru. Mamba Gyarus pushed the entire aesthetic to
Okay, so we have Yamba Garus and Mamba Garus. Yeah, I was just thinking about it because the last time I looked up these type of Garus, those are like the ones that are like more darker skinned with their tans.
200%. Mamba Gyarus painted around the eyes white, almost like face paint. They didn't just stop there, they added bold neon lipstick, a white line on the bridge of their nose, and other designs using Posca pens, a Japanese marker similar.
I have a question. How did the women in Japan get their hair like this? Like, is there like a special like stylist that could do braids like this? Because I find it really interesting. Like, how they could get their braids like this. Let me know if there's like any kind of like like hairstylist could do the hair like this. How they learn how to do hair like this. Because if they could do this, I mean, they could like cut my hair. You know what I'm saying? Something to think about.
To a Sharpie in the US. They often added a lot of glitter and rhinestones. These were used to achieve that vibrant, opaque white and neon color on their face that took a lot of time to finish. For the Mamba style,
I think it looks cool. You know, honestly, um,
they often
I,
added
I think the look is really cool. I like the how they do their eyes, like the makeup. I think it's really cool. That's why I like Gyaros. I really like how Gyaros look.
a lot of glitter and rhinestones. These were used to achieve that vibrant, opaque white and neon color on their.
Now I said last time, you know, it might look intimidating, might look scary, but at the same time, it's nothing really to fear. Nothing really to fear. I mean, at first glance, oh, you know, yeah.
Face that took a lot of time to finish. For the Mamba style, the skin tone became even darker, sometimes known as gonguro. Most people use Yamamba and Mamba style interchangeably, but if you want to be 100% correct, then just remember the Yamamba Gyaru apply their makeup mainly above their eyes, and the Mamba Gyaru apply their makeup all around their eyes.
And I'll say this: I like both. I like Yambaba. I guess I'm probably butchering it. Yamama, and Mamba Gyarus. I like both. I mean, I just like Gyarus in general, really. I'll say this: Gyarus to me is like the equivalent of how some guys look at goth girls, but I don't like look at them like in a different lens or context. But just like how some guys appreciate goth girls and like goth girls, I feel the same way about Gyarus. I like Gyarus.
But no one will get angry if you call someone a Yamamba Gyaru when their makeup style is Mamba. Key from Dandadan or Muko in English for some reason, where the Mamba style makeup and
Mamba. Okay, Yamama, Mamba. Let's go back. Let's learn how to pronounce the words. So I don't sound like a poser, so to speak.
sometimes known as Gonguro. Most people use Yamamba and Mamba style interchangeably,
It's Yamamba and Mamba.
but if you want to be 100% correct, then just remember the Yamamba Gyaru apply their makeup mainly above their eyes, and the Mamba Gyaru apply their
Yamaba, Yamamba, and Mamba. If I'm pronouncing it right, I guess that's how you pronounce it. Gyarus. Let me know. Do you have a certain like for the girls who do Gyaru makeup and Gyaru look, Gyaru fashion? Is there like a certain way, or would you do Yamaba or Mamba?
makeup all around their eyes. But no one will get angry if you call someone a Yamamba Gyaru when their makeup style is Mamba. Key from Dandadan or Muko in English for some reason, where the Mamba style makeup and dark skin. In fact, Momo, Miko, and Kei perfectly showcase the Kogyaru style. The dyed hair, the deliberate short skirts, the loose socks, and their strong personality. Momo, however, doesn't wear makeup regularly like Miko and Kei and lacks the Gyaru charisma, so some might consider her a pagyaru. Even more extreme was Mamba Girumiko, an essential character from the manga Komi Can't Communicate.
I love Komi Can't Communicate, guys. Is one of my favorite mangas. I love when I was streaming on Twitch, which I'm thinking about bringing it back. I'm thinking about bringing manga readings back. I would always read Kami-san Can't Communicate first, then JJK or Chainsaw Man. So I'm like chapter 300 something. I think about 340, 330 something. But I love Kami-san Can't Communicate. It's like one of my favorite mangas, and I think there's like only 2 seasons on Netflix. But like I love something Kami-san Can't Communicate. Go check out Kami Can't Communicate. It's a great anime, great manga. I need to catch up more. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm thinking about bringing it back. I think I'm going back on Twitch and continuing the manga on like streaming it for you guys. But I do love Kami Can't Communicate.
Communicate. She pushes the look even further with the makeup, going beyond the lower eyelids, which is popular with the extreme Mamba Gyarus. And she even goes crazy with the hair. Her name literally has Mamba in it.
That's a funny thing because like each character, their names is their personality or trait.
The biggest news stories in the entertainment media hit Japan.
Okay, let's go back.
The makeup going beyond the lower eyelids, which is popular with the extreme Mamba Gyarus. And she even goes crazy with the hair. Her name literally.
It's funny because her name is Mamba Giri Gi. Mimiko Mamba Gi, if I pronounce that correctly. Because it's so funny because she's a Gyaru and she's a Mamba Gyaru. It's her name because like each character, like their personality or the trait they have is their name in the manga. It's so funny though, and it's kind of fitting because she is a Mamba Gyaru and her name would have Mamba in it.
Literally has Mamba in it. In 1997, one of the biggest news stories in the entertainment media hit Japan. Namiya Amuro announced suddenly that she was pregnant and was getting married. Not only that, but she also announced that she's taking a break for a bit. So, where did the trend go next now that the original Gyaru icon is no longer leading the way? Even though Namie Amuro only took a break for 1 year, another icon was already pushing her way into the Gyaru trend, Ayumi Hamasaki. And with the skin whitening boom happening at the time, and with the skin whitening boom happening here, another icon was already pushing her way into the Gyaru.
I'll say this. I have nothing wrong with girls with short hair. I think short hair is cute on girls. I do like this look. You know, I think short hair. To me, I have nothing against short hair. I don't discriminate women against women who have short hair. I think short hair is cute. You know, I like the little tomboy look when girls have short hair. So just wanted to say that, ladies, you get my appreciation.
Gyaru trend, Ayumi Hamasaki. And with the skin whitening boom happening at the time, having pale skin and bleach blonde hair quickly became the new look. This new wave of Gyaru
Me personally, I do prefer the tan skin more. Going more the darker complexion, but to each their own. I mean, I get that it was probably getting popular at the time, but like I said, I do have an appreciation for women on a little bit more darker complexion. Even though these women aren't naturally born darker complexion, I do appreciate the ones that get the tan skins. I just like I said, and when I talk about anime characters, I do prefer the darker skinned anime characters and the tan skinned anime characters. I do have appreciation for them.
went by a new name, Shirogyaru, the white Gyarus. The Shirogyaru shifted their focus. They started blending their makeup instead of drawing it on like face paint. They dyed their hair a light blonde color, and they wore clothes that weren't as loud or vibrant as before. Ayumi Hamasaki introduced a more feminine, glamorous style to the Gyarus.
But again, the look is nice. I mean, it does look good. I mean, she looks good. I mean, women who do this type of style of fashion, for like Gyaru fashion. I mean, it looks good. Looks nice. I'm not gonna just say it's not. I mean, everyone looks good to me. No matter I would say it's no matter if it's the darker skinned Gyaru or like the lighter skinned Gyaru. I think both get love from me. Personally. I mean, I like both. I just like Gyarus in general though.
The Ayu style oversized glasses started becoming really popular, along with the tail charm that girls would attach to their bags or even wear on their hips. The highly elaborate nails also changed. They went from extremely long square shaped nails to long rounded nails instead. Ayumi Hamasaki released her album Duty in the year of 2000. The album cover featured Hamasaki in a full body leopard print outfit, and that one look caused an explosion of popularity. Though leopard print was already an element of Gyaru fashion, this essentially cemented the leopard print to be part of the Gyaru identity. This is why Myron Kitagawa from My Dress Up Darling is a perfect anime Shirogyaru. She isn't tan, she has long blonde hair, she loves leopard print, she's got long rounded nails, and most importantly, she has Gyaru charisma. She's confident, she says exactly what she means, and she isn't afraid of what people think, except when it comes to costume.
And that's what I like about Gyarus. I like the point she made about Gyarus, like the whole Gyaru confidence. I love a woman with confidence. I love a woman you know that's very confident about herself. And you gotta be very confident to pull a Gyaru look. You gotta be like really bold. It's like a bold statement, and I love that. I love that about Gyru. It's like they're very bold women. They don't care. You know, they, they simply don't care. They do it on their own terms. I like that. They do it on a drum of their own beat. So to speak. That's what I like about Gyros. It's not just I like Gyros because they're sexy or no, no, no. I like a sexy, confident woman. Me personally, and that's what I think about Gyros. I think they're attractive women that have that breathe in or breathe out confidence. If that makes sense, just I like the qualities they have, not just the outside appearance, but also the inner appearance. Because sometimes you can look at the outside appearance, But you also gotta look at the inner appearance. The inner appearance is usually like their confidence and the way they are, the way they treat people, the way they see the world and stuff.
Display. From around 2018, a really interesting trend started popping up in the anime and manga scene, the otaku ni yasashii gyaru trend, which translates to the otaku friendly gyaru trend.
I've been seeing this a lot on Twitter. Apparently, people don't like this trend in anime, which is what's wrong with it. I like this trend. I like the otaku friendly Gyaru. I like that trend. I think it's cute. I think it's fun. Like apparently, some people don't like it because of that new anime with the. It's a new anime with Gyarus and the otaku, and people are like, uh, arms against it. It's like, yo, like let people enjoy what they enjoy, and I like it. I'm enjoying it. Like I just seen the first episode like last week. I'm waiting for like more episodes to come out weekly, and I enjoy that trope. I enjoy the guy who's a otaku and he befriends with the Gyaru in class, and they become best friends, so to speak. And then there's like this tension, like this romantic tension between them. I love that. Then again, probably like something I would like to have. But I just don't see the problem with people. You know, hey, the creator who made the manga, who made it, in was the manga that became adapted to the anime. They have no problem with it. It's their story, so don't try to change something that the creator made. If the creator wanted to make an otaku friendly Gyaru trope in their story, let them.
Started to appear in a lot of manga. Have you noticed this in your favorite manga?
Yes, I have, and I like it. I have nothing against it. I love stories like that. Me personally.
This trope usually shows a super outgoing,
I love Nagatoro. Oh my goodness, I love Nagatoro. Uh, I think this one is better than the other one. There was like one that was like a Tagi or something. I mean, I've seen that one, but it's not as good as Nagatoro. I'm sorry. Nagatoro beats that other one that was like the same premise. Yeah, Nagatoro blows that out the water. I'm sorry. Like, I I I love this anime. I'm currently still reading the manga. Um, after I had watched the anime, I started picking up the manga. I have like a lot of manga to read. I just picked up Nighthawk, which I think is, this it's like female Sakamoto Days. None, I mean, Sakamoto Days was good, so to speak, but I don't know. I just think that Nighthawk might be better, maybe because I want to see the female protagonist. Which nothing wrong, nothing wrong with Sakamoto Days. I just think that you know I think this female protagonist in Nighthawk might have a little bit more interesting story, so to speak. But besides that, I love Nagatoro. I do like Nagatoro.
confident Gyaru paired with a reserved, socially awkward main character. Bonus points if he's some kind of otaku. No matter what it is, the Gyaru accepts it and even hypes it up. Most of the times, these Gyarus didn't care if they were showing a little skin or even flashing a bit of underwear. They'll tease the main character with it too. But the modern gal spirit isn't just about being wild. It's about lighthearted, carefree delinquency paired with confidence and not caring what other people think.
Exactly. It's not just the attractiveness. It's also again these points she made. It's all these points she's making.
Lighthearted, carefree delinquency
The lightheartedness, the carefreeness,
paired with confidence and not caring what other
the confidence, not caring what others think. That's what I love about Garus. That's what I love about them. It's like that's why I appreciate Garus. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people feel the same way. I'm pretty sure a lot of women who do Gyro feel the same way about themselves too. They because it's like you're very bold. It's like a bold statement. It's so and yeah,
people think. What's interesting is the otaku ni yasashi gyaru trend mainly started appearing in manga suddenly after 2018. My Dress Up Darling, 2018.
Speaking of My Dress Up Darling, I know they have a live action. I'm thinking about reacting to the live action on my channel. So check out, whenever I drop that vid, check it out. I will be doing a live action of My Dress Up Darling. I like My Dress Up Darling. Uh, it's like one of my favorite animes. I didn't pick up the manga. I don't know if I want to pick up the manga, as I have a lot of other manga. But I did watch the anime, and I'm thinking about watching the live action. I'm thinking about reacting to the live action on my channel though. Part of Celebration Week.
Komi Can't Communicate, 20.
Komi can communicate. Love Komi can communicate. Speaking of Komi can communicate, and speaking of like live action, I don't know if they have one, but it would be interesting to see a live action of Komi can communicate. I don't know how that would translate or work exactly, but I would definitely watch it.
2016, but Manbagi first appears in 2018. Dan Da Dan, 2021. Hokkaido gals are super.
Okay, this is a good one. This is a good. I watched the anime. Didn't read the manga, but I watched the anime. The Hokkaido girl, Gyarus. I watched the anime, but I didn't read the manga. I don't know if again, it's like I have so many other mangas to read. So let me know if I should check out this one, like read the manga. Maybe I could read this and after I finish Kami-san. I don't know.
Adorable, 2019. Anjo the Mischievous Gal, late 2017. And My Roomie is a Dino, 2019. So
Okay, so the last two I didn't read. I didn't read those. I didn't read those. The last two.
that brings us to the next question. Where does that leave the Gyaru trend now? Starting in 2019, when Japan entered the Reiwa period, the Gyaru trend experienced a full-on renaissance. But this new generation of Gyaru is taking a very different approach. In the age of the Reiwa Gyaru, the focus is now on being unique, clean, and inclusive, no matter the style. This is the Neo Gyaru movement. It takes inspiration from the classic Gyaru era and blends it with K-pop, street fashion, and modern internet culture. Chanmina, one of today's most popular artists in Japan, has become a leading figure in the Neo Gyaru movement. She's been open up.
Like I've heard about her. Like I remember watching a video about like J-pop, and I've watched a video about her. I've heard about her. Never listened to her music before. Guys, let me know if I should check out her music. But I've heard about her.
Street fashion and modern internet culture. Chanmina, one of today's most popular artists in Japan, has become a leading figure in the Neo Gyaru movement. She's been open about being rejected throughout her career because of how she looks, and now she.
I mean, to me personally, I think her look is really cool. I think it's unique. I think it's cool. I mean, she looked like a fun person, got a cool vibe. I mean, I don't see what's wrong with her look. I don't see why people would judge someone based on, the way they style themselves. Again, I think it's really cool, her look.
Uses her platform to encourage girls to do what they want and to never change their style just because someone else doesn't accept it. Her entire look embodies this I don't care what you think attitude. You can see it instantly in her style: wild hair colors like blonde, green, even rainbow, bold makeup, and loud.
Then again, I don't know. I've always liked it girls like this, so I have no problem with it. I always liked it girls who are different, so to speak.
Clothing choices. She even created her own contact lens brand, Gal Never Die, and packaged them to look like the 1990s and early 2000s flip phones. The jeweled flip phone aesthetic was huge with Gyarus back then, so it's a perfect homage. And in 2025, Chamina took it even further. She launched a girl group called Hana, formed through an audition show called No No Girls. It's a group made up of girls who were once rejected but now stand strong, confident, and completely themselves. While the neo-Gyaru trend moves forward, what happened to the old Gyarus? Well, some of them simply grew out of it, and others, they're now training the next generation of Gyarus. The Kogyaru trend has shifted to Gen Alpha. If you search for Kogyaru today, you'll find elementary school students in Japan wearing full Gyaru makeup and styled hair. So, how are these kids getting influenced? They weren't even born in the 1990s or even the early 2000s. Their mothers, the Moto Gyaru, which means ex Gyaru or Gyaru mamas, are the ones shaping.
Even though, okay, this might think about the moms though. They're still Gyaru at heart. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they. I guess because they're getting a little older and they have kids and stuff. But at the same time, they're not. They're still Gyaru at heart. They still got it in them.
The new generation. These moms are dedicated supporters, often passing down the clothes and accessories from their own Gyaru days.
But here's my thing: why stop? Like, was there a reason why the women stopped being Gyaru? Like, stop with the look? I mean, I would assume you would continue it as you get older. I mean, I don't know. I would assume.
More importantly, while older Gyarus were often tied to a delinquent image, this new generation is the complete opposite. They're actually very well behaved.
Also, now I think about it, these kids, the way these kids look and stuff. Isn't that what I wouldn't say Northwest is Gyaru, but like the expressing themselves. If you ever seen like how Northwest dress and stuff, I would assume it's like on that level of like expressing yourself, which is cool. I mean, these are kids. They just wanted to have fun, so why not? Let the kids have fun. Let them express themselves. I think everyone should express themselves, no matter what, no matter what age.
Their mothers, enforcing a strict code of conduct, believe that the best way for their daughters to gain social acceptance is through good manners and academic discipline. The rule is simple and absolute: homework first, behave, or no modeling activities.
Mm, yes, that's the best way to raise them. It's the best way. The best way.
As one mother puts it, manners above all else. If my daughter has good manners, people will support her regardless of her appearance. This mix, flashy on the outside, serious on the inside, is exactly why schools are starting to tolerate the trend, seeing it as a new expression of children's diversity. Some elementary schools have even begun allowing dyed hair, and the craze is massive.
I've always wondered about that. It's like you watch anime, right? Whenever it's like anime about school, and like you see the characters with, you know, different color hair. I want to know how that works in real life. Like, I'm pretty sure in real life you can't go to school with dyed hair. You know, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure in Japanese society, Japanese school, you're only allowed to have brown or black hair. You can't have like blue, blonde, red, sort of speak hair. So I'm like always trying to figure out how that works. I'm pretty sure that's just an anime thing, but then in real life, like how would somebody go to school if they want to have their hair dyed or they wear accessories? I just want to know, like, because I'm pretty sure it'd be boring. Everyone looks, everyone uniforms the same. Everyone has to have the same hair color and all that, and you probably just want to stand out. You probably don't want to, you know, try to fit in. You don't want to conform. So I'm trying to figure out, how do students become non-conformists? Like, how do they not conform to the rules? Because I know when I like watch videos on Japan and like street interviews, everyone has their style. Everyone has their uniqueness. So I mean, I guess once you finish school, you can be the person you want to be. But like, how do you be the person you want to be in school? That's just the way I'm trying to figure out.
The Kogero account has over 1 million followers across multiple social media platforms and 11.5 billion total views. But here's the real question: what Gyaru style is taking Gen Alpha in a completely new direction? It's called Hime Gyaru, the Princess Gyaru. These girls shifted toward an ultra-feminine look, blending gothic Lolita elements.
I was about to say, isn't that just Lolita fashion? Like I was just about to say, isn't that just Lolita fashion? Also, what's a Hemi? Like I know, like the Hemi cut is like the bangs and like long hair, which I think is cute on girls when they have like the bangs like in the hair.
With classic Gyaru charisma. Their clothing and makeup moved from loud and vibrant to soft pastels, whites, and pinks. And Hime Gyaru started adding
So basically, like the chick from the Danganronpa. I mean, she was kind of like that. If you know what I'm talking about, like the chick from Danganronpa. She was like, I want to see, she was like Gyaru, but also Lolita at the same time. I mean, I'm pretty sure there was a Lolita based character, but like her look kind of fits that like this. You know what I mean? Like she was like she had hair like this, but then her outfit, was kind of like, mm, you know, if that makes sense. If she fits this description.
ribbons everywhere in their hair, on their clothes, and even on their faces. Let's talk about the biggest figure in this trend, Diripi-chan. She's 11 years old at the time of this video and she's already a massively popular Gyaru influencer. And the reason she embraces this style? Her family. Her mom and dad were both ex-Gyaru and ex-Gyaruo, and they actively encourage her to have fun with fashion and makeup. Even though she's only 11, her influence is huge. She has over 260,000 followers across TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. She's appeared in fashion magazines, shown up on TV interviews, usually alongside her mom, and she's already a celebrity among kids. She's even had her own concerts. Well, concerts is a strong word.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if her and Northwest link up together. I wouldn't be surprised. Like if somehow something happens with her and Northwest linking up together, I think that would kind of like go viral in a sense. I think that would bridge the. I want to see if there's a gap, but it would somehow do an overlap, in the culture. Like I don't think it would shift like some things around. I think, like I said, I mean, Northwest is, I guess, here and over here is kind of like, I guess, a big thing for kids. And her and Northwest looking up, I mean, it can make some things happen. It could be like a big influence on the kids out here. And I wouldn't be surprised kids out here start dressing like that.
She doesn't make music, but she goes on stage across Japan dancing for her fans. And recently, Riribi-chan formed her own princess idol group, Himerabu, with 5.
The reason I say Northwest is because she's the only celebrity kid I know that dresses. I mean, I don't see Blue Ivy dressing or doing anything interesting or cool. No offense to her. I'm just saying, like, I think, Northwest is the only kid I see doing it. Now, maybe, maybe back then with Willow Smith. I mean, sure, back then if Willow, when she was a kid, probably, but right now in this generation, I think Northwest is like the best bet. As like the cool kid.
Girls, including herself. She and her mom were part of the audition, deciding who could join this group. Her lifestyle is also, how do you say it? Quite princessy. Her family home is an elaborate all pink space, and people describe it as a fairy tale castle. Her passion for the style isn't cheap either. According to Riri Pichan's mom, she spends around 100,000 yen each month. That's over 639 US dollars on beauty and fashion just for her daughter. Riri Pichan does all of her
Jeez, that's a lot of money when you think about it. It's a lot.
makeup and hair, often using high-end cosmetics which also have princess vibes. On top of that, she adds bows and hearts on her face to complete the Hime-gyaru look. She even sleeps in a custom canopy bed, a princess bed, literally, that costs 3 million yen, which is over 19,000 US dollars.
Like, So close to $20,000 is her bed. Oh, she's just like a better bed than most people. Jeez. I mean, good for her. I mean, I'm happy for her. But like, dang, I didn't know like that's how much her bed costs.
Dollars. And as the princess like Hime style grows, a
I mean, then again, I mean, I feel it. I feel it. I'm pretty sure that's like their only child. Because I don't think they ever said anything about. I don't think she ever said anything about other children that they have. So I get it. She's the little princess. She's spoiled. She gets everything she wants. So I mean, I get it. If I was a father and I had a daughter, I'd probably spoil her too. I'm not gonna lie. I'd probably do the same. If I had money like that, I'd probably do the same thing. So I can't lie. I can't. I can't judge. I'm pretty sure a lot of us, if we had money like this, I'm pretty sure we'll spoil our kids rotten. But don't spoil them too much. You do want them to learn manners and have respect and all those, and be a well-rounded individual in society. You don't want them to be a brat or a jerk to people just because they have money. You don't want to teach them that. Or make them in them like that. 'Cause, like some kids, grow up to be brats or jerks to people just because they have money. Now that, you gotta teach them right from wrong and stuff. But ain't nothing wrong with spoiling them.
another figure has been gaining a huge influence among kids in Japan. Let's talk about Shinako. She's technically an idol, and while she hasn't publicly called herself a gyaru, her style and her audience line up perfectly with the new age kogyaru trend. Her outfits are usually pink and purple, full of tulle, fluff, and soft textures that give off a yume kawaii or dreamy cute impression. This vibrant, unique style, perfect for dancing and stage performances, ties her directly to the energetic, colorful side of the modern Gyaru culture. As an idol, she uses her platform to promote healthy and positive habits for young girls. Her key messages include have fun, don't take unnecessary risks, and very simply, brush your teeth. She even released a music video called Hara Hara, a pun combining the word for teeth with para para.
So is she like the Miss Racial for Japanese kids? Is it like on that type of level or that type of like realm? You know what I mean?
The iconic Gyaru dance style from the early 90s. The whole song is a fun, catchy reminder for kids to take care of themselves. Shinako has collaborated with idol groups like Fruit Sipper and Cutie Street, worked with other artists like Kote no Kento, and even partnered with huge Japanese brands like Family Mart. And with creators like Shinako shaping the next generation, the Gyaru trend isn't dead. They're coming back stronger than ever. Whether it's the tan skin,
that, I thought that was hilarious. I only thought that was hilarious.
next generation, the Gyaru trend isn't dead. They're coming back stronger than
I thought this was hilarious because she just pops up.
ever. Whether it's the tan skinned 90s Gyarus or the new age neo Gyarus, Gyarus are showing up everywhere. They're in music videos, anime and manga, commercials, TV shows, social media, and pretty much everything.
Something it's just been bothering me for the most part. Let's see.
And 90s Gyarus or the new age neo Gyarus, Gyarus are showing up everywhere. They're in
This guy, I feel like I've seen him before. I don't know where. I don't know where. I can't. It's like I don't know if it's a movie or TV show, but I've seen him before. I swear to this. I've seen this face. I've seen this guy. I don't know exactly where, but I've seen him before. That's what's bothering me. Is like I keep seeing this guy in the video. I'm like, dude, I've seen him before. I just don't know where. I don't know his name. If you guys know who this is, let me know because I've been like, I swear I've seen this guy before. I swear, like it had to be like some type of J drama or something, or like I don't know. Is he? Has he ever been in a J drama? I just need to know.
music videos, anime and manga, commercials, TV shows, social media, and pretty much everything in between. These days, it's almost impossible to watch TV or go online without seeing some kind of Gyaru influence. Even Tokyo Girls Collection, one of Japan's biggest fashion events, made its entire 2025 theme all about 1990s and 2000s Gyaru culture. And Uniqlo is selling loose socks again, the iconic Kogyaru staple. But despite all the changes over the years, a few things about the Ghetto culture have never changed. Their sense of community, their bold self expression, and that little spark of, I don't care what you think. Because Ghetto isn't just a look, it's a mindset. So tell me, which Ghetto style is your favorite? Was there any style you'd like to try? I'm really curious.
Me personally, oh, okay, let's see. Let's go back in the video. Let's see. Um, I'ma say I like something like this. I like this. Let's see. I like this look. Mm, this look. I like the Yamaba and Mamba Garus. I like the Mambas and Yamabas. Um, let's see what else. Okay, where's the? I just saw the girl. I like this. I like this look too. The girl with the braids. You know. Let's see. I like the Yamabas and Mambas Garus. Not yeah. Let's see. I do like the new age Gyarus. I do like the new age Gyarus. Well, with the new age Gyarus, I do like hold on, I'm trying to. I do like this look. I do like this look right here, and not so much this. This right here gives me e girl vibes. I feel like this is more e girl right here than Gyaru. I feel like this is like the e girl. But I do like this. I do like this. I like her. I do like her fashion shit. So I like, you know, I guess girls like this and this type of Gyaru. I like this. Um. Let's see. What is the ones that are like? I do like this. I do like this type of Gyro. You know, I forgot they're called. I'm trying to find out. They're called what they're called. Yeah, I do like this type of Gyro. Yeah, the Shiro Gyro. Okay, so I like the Shiro Gyro, the New Age Gyro, like that Shanmama. Chan, butchering her name. Chan. Let's call her Chan. I like her, like that style Gyro. I like the Yamaba, the Mamba Gyros. I don't care for the school type girl type Gyros. Not into that. Not into schoolgirls. So I don't like that type of Gyro. Maybe if when I was, age appropriately, yeah, but no. Um, but yeah, I do prefer, those type of gyros. And that was They're Back. Why is Japan Obsessed with Gyros Again by Neji Neko Tokyo. I'm gonna like this video. So guys, let me know what kind of gyros you like what type of gyro style you guys like. Are you into gyro fashion? Let me know if you're into gyro fashion. Let me know if you like gyros. I like gyros. I think the gyro look is cool. I think the gyro fashion is cool. I think you know gyro women are interesting people. Like I said, some guys like goth girls. Me, I like gyros. So it is what it is. But if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, share it. Let's have a conversation below about Gyarus and Gyaru fashion and Japanese fashion or just fashion in general. And yeah, and let's say this. Toto, right? I think his name Toto from JJK. If you were to ask me, what's my type per se, I guess I would say something about Gyaru. But then again, I wouldn't just say Gyaru. I think just like of you know I don't know, I'll probably go in detail more, but I'll say something. Yeah, that's just to say. But again, like the video, share it, comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.